to customer service. May I help you? What? What'd you say? Customer service. What are you talking about, customer service? We're not customer service. We're chickens. Besides, you said it wrong. Well, how am I supposed to say it? Like this? Hello? This is customer service. May I help you? What are you talking like that for? Hey, what are y'all doing? Get up that damn microphone, you damn chickens. I got a podcast to do. Hey, this is Tree. Where y'all at now? Where you at? Ooh, there it is. Here it is. Hello, baby. How are you doing today? Why are you letting those chickens get on the microphone, huh? Yeah. Oh, get rid of the dang leghorn. Ooh, goodbye, leghorn. And hello. Today is Sheridan Park Farm Sat. Old Chuck Lewis and Saundra Lewis over in North Carolina. My friends over there. Boy, they got a great They got not podcasts. They got a great YouTube channel, I should say. I enjoy listening to it all the time. But today we're talking about customer service. Yes, we are. It has changed. So times are tough. I've gone back to work. I've got 3 jobs now. That doesn't include the chickens, what coffee I have left, knives, leather. 3 other jobs just to try to make ends meet. And I'm driving my butt off. And I'm looking like I might have a car coming in maybe this weekend, maybe first of next week, to do even more. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm driving for DoorDash and Uber Eats, and it's fun. I like it. I really do. I'm having a good time. I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, it's fun. I like it. But you're working. Actually, I'm working 3 apps: Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. You watch all 3 of them for good deals to come up, and it's been a lot of fun. So because times have been kind of tough around here, I took on a job a couple weeks ago doing customer service. And customer service this day is a lot different than customer service way back when. When I was a manager for Bass Pro Shops, we opened up the new Pearland store in 2007. And boy, the Bass Pro Shops just thrived through customer service. I mean, that was a huge thing, is promoting good customer service. And we had great customer service. We did. I can't say what it's like now since they partnered up with Cabela's, because I wasn't too happy when I called one day. But that was after I worked for them. So that was a huge thing, is customer service. And customer service was going above and beyond to help them out and do what you can and find them out the product they want, or replace their product that's been broken, or whatever, and getting it done, sending in scopes and guns to be repaired. Just normal things to do is good customer service you got to do. But these days, it is different. That's for sure. It's got a whole new meaning. So I went to work for this company. It's got an app that you sign up for to do customer service. And a call comes through. You jump on the call, not knowing who it is, really what it is, but it is someone that wants to speak to someone that speaks English. You click on that. You got a website in front of you. And I was working from midnight to 4 a.m. That was my shift. So I thought I got $10 an hour for 4 hours a night, $40, right? Yeah, that's what it is. No. It's the amount of time you're on the phone or on a chat box chatting with someone, telling them how to do something or how to search something. That is when you get paid. You don't get paid just sitting around twiddling your thumbs waiting for a call to come through. You only get paid when someone messages you. And from midnight to 4 a.m., you get a lot of people wanting to get in certain websites, and they're having problems through their Google or whatever. Wasn't too much fun. It lasted 5 days. I got paid for my 2 hours of training, $10 an hour, and then $2.38 spent on the phone with some people. And, all the questions you can find are on a website. Someone asks a question, you type it in, and boom, there comes the answer. You tell them the answer there. So, oh, thank you so much. But that's not all you got to do. You got to keep them on the phone. You can't let them hang up. Because if they hang up, that means that much less money you're making. So you want to keep them on the phone, keep them talking about what they're doing, what they're searching, how's the weather, whatever. Just keep them talking. And that makes you more money. I didn't know that. I thought I was getting $10 an hour. No. You get paid for the time. So when you're on the phone and you call customer service now, they want to keep you on the phone so they can make more money. And if you accidentally call them or send them a message through chat, they're hounding you for going, hey, what's going on? What's going on? So it just happened the other day. I clicked on customer support on Uber because I'm working for Uber Eats. And I'm trying to research some stuff, and I hit it accidentally. And they replied back, may I help you, sir? I said, no, I hit the button accidentally. It was a mistake. And they responded, well, you hit the button for a reason. What was that reason? Why you hit it? And they wanted to keep the chat open so they can continue making money. I said, it was an accident. Just disregard. And they said, no. You messaged us. There must be something wrong. What's the problem? And I said, nothing's wrong. Leave me alone. I don't need your help. And they wouldn't shut up. And finally, I had to hit end chat. And they kept popping up wanting to reconnect, but I wouldn't reconnect because they were wanting to make more money. And they're all in other countries. And I mean, a couple of people that I did speak to, I had to hang up on because I couldn't understand them. And in the chat, you go to ask them a question, and the answer you get back has nothing to do with what you're asking. And I'm like, what's the use? You don't even listen to what I'm asking. It's not customer service. It's not like it used to be. Not at all. It's horrible. I remember when my mom was still alive, she was dealing with something company. Oh, it had to do with her home health care. Oh, that was a headache. But she would call one day by customer service. She'd be on the phone for 30 minutes talking with the same person about everything. A few days go by, she gets a letter in the mail about her home health care, and it's like completely different than what she discussed with the person on the phone. She calls him back, and the person on the phone spends another 30 minutes with her on the phone, redoing everything they've already done. And she's like, don't you have like a computer system that shows that I called and what we discussed already? And I said, yes, it does, but I have to go over everything with you again so I know what's going on. Well, no, it's because you need to have more time on hand to show the amount of time you've been on the phone so you get paid for it. I understand you need to make a living too, but it doesn't help out the person on the other end when they've already discussed it with someone else for 30 minutes already. And then with mom, she was doing it weekly. And it was just driving her crazy. Oh, God, I'm hearing talking again about the same thing again. And what it is that customer service person has to go over everything you've already gone over before. But I learned something else. Customer service people these days can go in there and delete what you've spoken about and delete the conversation with the other customer service person so that they're no longer part of the call. And the new person you're talking to is now the one collecting the money regarding the call. It's like they end one so they can take the money. And I discovered that the other day when I made 5 calls to Uber about my background check. My background check is clear. I'm like, there's nothing on it. And they kept saying a problem with it. And I kept calling back. And every time you call, they would take me off of Uber Eats and put me on Uber X, which is driving for people. And then I'd go to sign on, and my Uber Eats thing is gone. I'm like, what? And so I call back, and they said, oh, let me fix that. And I'd be back on Uber Eats, and I'd be off of Uber X. So finally, the 5th call, I called this guy and said, look, every time I call, I get knocked off. What's going on? And he explained it to me. He goes, well, everyone wants to make money, so they take the other person's name off the account that was helping you and put their name on. And when they do, they knock you off. I said, well, don't knock me off. I need Uber Eats and Uber X. Leave me on both of them, please. this is getting annoying. And he fixed it finally. And I was on both of them, and my background check cleared everything. The next thing was I was looking into renting a vehicle to drive for Uber because I drive an old truck and I can't use it for driving people around. And a friend of mine's son is doing Uber driving for people. And Friday and Saturday night of the rodeo cook-off, he did really well. And he rents a car. And every week you pay that rental fee on the car. And he makes good money doing it. And all he's doing is driving around. And with my leg condition and so forth, my legs do cramp up. But I'm just going to have to wear like loose running pants and slim sole shoes, and to where I'm comfortable driving, and just keep working out and so forth and stretching my legs every day like I do so I can drive. And if I have to stop, I have to stop, hopefully not with the customer in the vehicle, and just take breaks. But I'm going to do so. So I went through companies that offer these rental agreements, and there's one company called Kitco, Kintco. And they show pictures of Toyotas that you can rent, Camrys, RAV4, Sienna, Highlander. And I'm thinking, man, the Sienna would be perfect because of the extra leg room and all the room in there. It's got 3 rows of seating. That way you get paid extra for the XL Uber, I'm like, that's perfect. That's what I want. So I tried to sign up with Kitco. And part of the thing was you had to get a photograph of yourself holding up your driver's license right next to your face. But your fingers couldn't cover up the driver's license. So I took a piece of tape and I taped it to a stick and I'd hold it up and take my picture. Every time I do it, it declined the photo. They said they couldn't read the driver's license. You couldn't read the driver's license information. So I had these LED lights in my studio here that I use to light me up for the podcast. And I hooked those up, put one here, had it all lit up, still declined. 12 photos later, still declining. And I'm so frustrated. I'm like, you got to be kidding. And this is over a 3-day period of setting the photo grid and waiting 30 minutes to an hour for them to decline it. And it was just so frustrating. It was a horrible week last week of dealing with that. So I continue on, and I asked a customer down the road from me, an egg customer, that's a photographer. And I asked her, could you do me a huge favor? And she goes, yeah, what's that? I said, I'm trying to get a picture taken so I can rent a car through Kitco. And every time I take the picture, supposedly the camera focuses on my face and it doesn't focus on the driver's license information. So I need to focus on both. So she adjusted my phone and took a picture with my phone, and we submitted it. They declined it. We submitted another one. I spent 45 minutes there with her, and we did 3 photographs, and they declined all 3. And she goes, I don't know what to tell you. She goes, it's on their end because these pictures are showing everything. So I went to the feed store, and my feed store at D&D, and I had Gabby and Rachel, and even Rachel held up we got a background. It's from a banner from one of the companies, feed companies. We had it behind me, so we'd have a plain background, and we took those pictures, declined all 3 of them. And I'm like, oh. So then my buddy Gene comes over on Wednesday, and he takes some pictures. And we did it underneath an LED light right above my head that hangs off my porch. Declined. I was so frustrated. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And I was standing by my truck because I had to go over there and open up my automatic garage door opener. And I was standing by my truck as the sun's beaming down on me. And I was just shaking my head going, oh, what am I going to do? I took out my phone, took out my driver's license, held it next to my head in the broad sunlight with the sun coming down right in my face. I took the picture, sent it in, and then sent him an email saying, this is what I've been doing. I've sent in 18 photographs, blah, 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 okay? And guess what? It's the same BS with customer service. The customer service rep wants to continue talking to you and continue declining the photographs. So you have to send another photograph so they're talking to you more and more and more on chat so they can make their freaking money. It has nothing to do with the photograph. The first photograph probably worked, but they wanted to make the money, so they keep declining it, declining it, and declining it, and declining it. So they're constantly chatting with you so that they're making more money and just frustrating the hell out of you. They don't care whether you rent a car from them or not. They're making their money doing their customer service, and that's what it is. That's it. Unbelievable. Just when I complained, I got through and it was approved. I get online, all they have to offer are Toyota Camrys and RAV4s. Nothing big enough to fit me. The other vehicles they have listed on there, it's just an attraction to get you on there thinking you're going to get those, but they don't offer them. And the reason I know is because you pick up your vehicle from Fred Haas Toyota. And I contacted Fred Haas Toyota, and they said, oh, no. All they have is RAV4s and Camrys. They don't have any Siennas. And I'm like, I was so pissed. Now you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with chickens? What does it have to do with chickens? I'll tell you what it has to do with chickens. I found a customer support that is still good. It's still a good one. And I'm going to post it up right now. Let me hide. Let me post it up. Here we go. There it is right there. Have you ever dealt with Premier One Supplies? PremierOneSupplies.com? Well, I have. And I've contacted their customer service. And they're great people. They really are. They help you out. And it's a good product. And I get my poultry fencing from them, which is awesome. I use for my chickens to help protect them from four-legged critters. And I've had some hawks fly into it too. It's a great product. I love it. I've gotten some feeders from them and some other products that are very handy. And customer service, they're wonderful. Wonderful customer service. Wonderful customer service. Yes, I'm very happy with them. So if you need some poultry supplies, go to Premier One. Now, let me go to this. I'm going to bring up the screen real quick and show you their website. There it is right there. Premier One, equipment that works. Look at all the poultry equipment they have. Books, brooder kits, panels, buckets, coop supplies, do-it-yourself, egg handling supplies, electric netting kits, energizer kits, feeders and accessories, flying pest controls for ducks and geese, game birds, gates, gifts. I mean, they have it all. Look at all. They have it all. Yep. Oh, yeah. You want to grind your own meat? You want to grind your own grain and make your own feed? Look at that. Grinders and shellers. They got all that too. They got it all. This is where I got my my fencing at. So my electric fencing. Let's see here. There it is right there. So works good. I'm happy with it. I didn't get the solar unit. I got one that plugs in because the fencing sits right out in front of my house. And it's working good. I'm happy with it. Now, I would say next time if I ever order some more, I'm going to order the green and not the white. And the reason why is because the green just blends right in. From the road, you don't even see it. If you're driving down the road, you'll see the white netting in my front yard. But if it was a green, you wouldn't see it. Or even black would be even better. But green works fine. Next time I do this, I'm going to get some green. Hey, there's my buddy Gene Kaiser. Hey, I'm in the podcast. Let me call you back. And he answers the phone. And of course he does. So that's Premier One. Check them out. Free ground delivery and qualified items for orders over $100. I mean, you order a net, it's free delivery. You know, great deal. I love them. I'm very happy with their products and so forth. Okay, where's my? Oh, there we are. We're back. Check them out. PremierOneSupplies.com. So, you want to help me out? Go buy yourself an egg-laying nest. I talk about them every time. Hey, real quick, where's the chickens at? Bailey got up and walked away. I got my chickens out there. Hello, chickens. How you doing? They're walking out in the tunnels right now. Yeah, beautiful sunny day. But so I've been talking about this a lot. The egg-laying nests I have. And why am I talking about it a lot? Because they work. They work great. There it is right there. That's a hen gear egg laying nest that comes with that perch on the front. You can lift up the perch to keep them from getting in there at night so they don't get all broody. And then it's got the egg laying nest in the back. So you get beautiful, clean eggs every time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I will tell you this, though. There's an astroturf inside of it that you need to clean about once a month. You just take it out, wash it out with a water hose, let it dry, and put it back in there. The reason why you want to do there, because it does get filled up with poop because they're laying on it all the time, laying their eggs, and that poop will run down. So you want to clean that out every once in a while. Let me see if I can find a picture of it on the back. Nope, that's not. That's an old coop. Ooh. An old ugly coop. There, that's it right there. There it is on the back of this coop right there, where I can open it up in the back and check it out. My eggs. That's my front pasture where I can move it around. I just moved my coop again. Gene came over the other day and we moved my coop and had to shovel out a bunch of poop. And we put the chickens on green grass again, But it's funny is their feed bill just went down because of all the food, all the green grass they're eating. They're not eating all the egg layer crumbles they were. They're eating green, beautiful grass. So it works out good. So check out that link right there from Hen Gear. You save 15% off your order, and you help me out too. And we greatly appreciate it. But real quick, I've got an egg customer that comes to me all the time. And last night, I got an order from, who did I get that from? DoorDash. It was for a pizza from Crust Pizza. So I know where Crust Pizza's at. I don't need a map to tell me how to get there. As I'm getting ready to pull up, it goes bing, and it says an order for Little Caesars. I'm like, Little Caesars? I didn't order. It said Crust. So I went to Little Caesars. I picked up a huge order of pizza. And I followed the delivery map. It took me down off of Main Street in Tomball to Sunoco gas station, where people are in there playing their video poker. I said, someone ordered DoorDash. And of course, everyone in the room raised their hand. And no one ordered DoorDash in there. They had the wrong address on there. And it showed at Sunoco gas station as being Crust Pizza. And I'm like, what the heck? So I delivered the order to the customer out off of Baker Road and 249, Zion Road and 249. Turned around, went all the way back to Crust Pizza. Let the customer know that they've screwed up the maps. I know where Crust Pizza's at. I'm headed there. I went over to Crust Pizza, picked up their order, hauled ass back out to Zion Road, and delivered their pizza. I go to show up there. I know them. They buy eggs from me. For themselves. And they used to drive for DoorDash. So they gave me all their old DoorDash bags, which is handy because I don't have the DoorDash pizza bag. I have another one. So she gave them to me. The wife gave them to me. And we're talking about eggs and everything and driving. And she doesn't do it anymore. Well, her husband's a roofer, and I know that. They come by and I see the signage on the side of the truck. And he told me, if you know anyone that wants, roofing done, please send them away. And they're great people. They're good people. So here, real quick, let me put their card up for them. And let me get rid of this right here. And we'll put this up. Come here, get up there. There it is right there. There's his card right there. Robert Popham, Remnant Roofing and Construction, remnantroofing.com. You can call him at 979-661-1179. There, he's out of Tomball, Texas. Give him a call, and he'll hook you up with a roof, and he'll give you a good job. Good guy, great guy, and everything. And he's actually, he and his wife were struggling to get back on their feet and get this roofing business going. It's going well for him. He's doing well. And please give him a call. Help him out. If you need a roof, you need an estimate, get a free estimate from him. You don't have to buy anything from him. Get that free estimate for your roof and see what kind of deal he'll make you. Robert Popham, cell phone number 979-661-1179. His email is robert@remnantroofing.com. REMNANTROOFING.com. Robert@remnantroofing.com. All right, y'all. Well, I got to get going. I got to jump in the shower and get dressed and go driving for DoorDash and make some money. So next week I'll be driving for Uber and taking people around in a car, I hope. Oh. Gotta get my coffee in me. Yeah. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Looks like it's gonna be beautiful, nice and cool. Enjoy the rodeo. Please be careful out there. Please stay safe and take care of those chickens. And we'll see you next time on the podcast.